Hey guys, this is Mike from B-Tech Reviews here, and today we're going to show you how to paint the lug cap covers on your old car, okay? So here's a set of four, I guess, lug cap covers that belong to my Toyota 4runner, and I don't know if I'm saying that right, lug cap covers, but this is basically like the center cap of the rim that goes on my Toyota 4runner. So the reason why I'm doing this is because, as you can see here, they are basically faded out, right? So what I did was I actually got some low grit sandpaper, and I kind of sanded the loose areas, and most of it came off already. As you can see here, it's not all of it, obviously, just because I don't want to basically do all that work here, and it's a little wet still because I ran some water and soap underneath it. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint these covers to kind of match the paint on this, and it's going to hopefully look brand new. As you can see here, I already taped up the other ones, which I'm going to show you how to do, and then I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of footage of me actually painting these cap covers. I'm going to have to let them sit in the sun for maybe about 5-10 minutes though, because they are still a little wet and I want them to dry up completely. But as you can see here, I just use plain tape that you can buy like at Walmart or Home Depot or whatever. It's not regular masking tape, it's actually tape that you use for painting, and you can buy this in bigger strips as well. I just am using the smaller strips. So what I'm going to do here, guys, for you is I'm going to actually start in the middle here. So it's really not that hard to do, and once you do this, you'll be like, wow, why didn't I think about doing this before? So obviously you have to kind of get a good sized piece of tape, right, as so. And then let's go ahead and just time lapse the rest of this so that you guys aren't bored out of your mind here. So as you can see here, I basically covered the entire top. So you're wondering, well, what's he gonna do with the rest of this? Because look at how it's taped there. So basically all you need is a razor blade, and as you can see here, I kind of outline the little portion where I will be razor blading. All you need is your nail to do that, so you can just figure that out on your own. It's really not too hard. And again, I have a razor blade with kind of like a little hand tool to do this so that I won't... Guys, we are back and I am outside here, as you can see here, and I do have the can of paint that we are going to use. It's the Rust-Oleum high performance enamel, and we made sure that it kind of matched up as far as the paint color on top. So I've already been shaking it for a little bit, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start kind of just painting of course we're going to start with one, and we're going to just kind of paint around it, and hopefully everything goes good. Okay, I'm gonna move these ones out of the way for now. So I'm gonna paint just this first one just so that we can kind of get that going. I'm gonna try not to touch it, so I'm gonna actually try to go around it, guys. Okay, so let's get that going. Okay, so as you can see there, it's kind of already making a difference. I have to do more than one coat, right? And you kind of want to do some light sprays just so that you can kind of get the feel for it. Again, you know, I'm not an expert painter. A lot of people go left, right, but at the same time, it's, you know, it's really up to the painter, I guess. You know what I mean? So there's that one really quick, and let's kind of zoom in here just to see how it looks here for you guys. Doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna have to probably go over it on another coat, because you can tell in some areas that there's areas that I sanded the other portions. So it's not gonna be perfect though. I just want to spot paint them so that, you know, it doesn't look super bad. Something like this. So again, guys, you know, you can already tell the difference from this to that. So it is a little windy out here, so you might want to try picking a spot in your house, whether it be a garage where it's not windy. The wind's going in and out though, so. And hopefully this paint lasts. All right, so let's go ahead and finish all 4. I'm gonna time lapse this again. Alright guys, so you can see here that it pretty much dried up after I put on the second coat. They're not perfect, obviously. Like right here you can kind of see that you know, there's a little bit of streaking, and you can see areas where I kind of didn't I missed as far as sanding down goes. So that just goes to show, yeah, don't half-ass these type of jobs if you want them to be like perfect. Like right there you can tell that like that's probably an area where where I scratched the actual portion with the razor blade, so it's probably going to look like that since I did scratch that portion up. So you have to be really careful with the razor blade, guys, otherwise you're going to slip and you're going to cut the plastic like I did there. So it's not a big deal though. It's going to go out back on the center cap. No one's going to be able to really tell once it's back on the tires. So once I get these back up, I'll go ahead and I'm letting them dry a little more, guys, and then I'll go ahead and peel off the tape and we'll go ahead and put these back on the tires. And by the way, I got new tires on my 4runner, guys, so hopefully I'll get that in the video here and you guys can check that out, and you'll never guess how much I paid for those tires also. But yeah, coming up. Alright guys, welcome back, and we're going to go ahead and put the caps on the tires now. So as you can see here, I actually upgraded tires recently as well. So I ended up finding a used set of BF Goodwrench all-terrain tires, and they're I believe they're, let's see if I can find the size down here so that you guys can kind of see. Okay, I can't find it there. They are, let's see, 285 75s R16, and they're right there. That's the actual tire size. They're probably a little bigger than what we wanted for this truck, or this SUV, or whatever you want to call it. But they look amazing on here, by the way. So let's go ahead and get the caps on now. So as you can see here, the caps are painted. They look good. As you can see here, they go right there. So let's just go ahead and pop them in now. So before and after looks a lot better, to be honest. Let's get that other tire here. And it only took about maybe like half an hour to do this, by the way. You can see here the middle is kind of dirty there. Let's hope those stick. So let's hope this paint lasts a couple of years. You know, it's not a perfect paint job. As you can see here, you can see like the little lines where I didn't sand down some of the portions of the paint. And the rims themselves needed a painting, if you guys know what I mean. So look at those tires though, man. They look beastly on this 4runner. The tires, by the way, I got a steal on these tires, by the way. They were used, but I only paid $200. And on two of the tires, the tread was basically brand new. Flip those in there. There we go. So 2 of the tires had a little bit of wear, but not too bad. As you can see here, the tread on these is pretty crazy. This is probably one of the tires that had a little bit less tread on it. This one seems to be one of the newer tires here, but for the most part, $200. And the cool part about that is, I actually, when we were getting these tires, here, let me slap that on. So when we were getting these tires balanced and mounted on my 4runner, right, looks awesome, by the way. So big difference from what you guys can tell before, by the way. So again, when we were getting these BF Goodwrench tires mounted on my 4runner, by the way, which probably gives it about another inch of lift on the actual car here, or truck, whatever you want to call it. There was a guy that came in to get one of his tires fixed, and he made me an offer on the tires that I was taking off of the 4runner, which again, my the other tires that were on here originally were Firestone Destination tires, which again, 2 of those tires were brand new due to the guy who sold me the car. Again, 2 of those tires were brand spanking new, and they only had maybe like 3,000 or 4,000 miles on them. So I was asking about 150 for the tires, but he only had 100 on him. So I told him, you know what, go ahead and take the tires. You know, I'm not gonna need them. I did want to save them just in case you know, something went down with these tires, but at the same time, I just got to give myself some leeway there. So I did get cash back on those, and as you can see here, we did have to cut a inner portion of the fender right here so that we can turn the tire. I don't know why there's not as much space between here and this tire and then the other tire, which I'll show you guys right now. We believe that it was maybe in some sort of accident, but I don't know. It looks about the same, but it would actually rub on the inside on the driver's side, so we ended up having to cut a piece of the inner fender on wood. This is just plastic, by the way. I could have taken this off completely, but it was pretty much a steel, guys. So I do want to paint this center portion of the 4runner, but I've seen that you can either remove it, or I think I'm just gonna tape around it, sand down this, or sand this down, sand down the actual paint here, you know, as much as I can, cover this up, and then I'm just gonna spray it down with some like black rough paint, some matte paint, just because I think it would look better. And you guys let me know what you guys think there. Should I paint it? Should I not? I've also thought about painting the fender flares as well, like a matte black color, so you guys let me know. Or should I just keep it stock? So again, guys, this is Mike from B-Tech Reviews here. Hopefully you guys like this update video on my 4runner. And again, these new all-terrain tires look pretty amazing. I'm really enjoying that. So again, the ride's still pretty smooth, considering not a little bit noisier, but for the most part they sound good. So again, guys, this is Mike from B-Tech signing off. If you guys like this Toyota 4runner update video, go ahead and give us a like and share, and hopefully, you know, other overlanders will enjoy this video. So again, guys, thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys next time.